What's up, boxing fans? I think we all saw what happened
In the strength, yeah, that comes from the hard knocks that life throws at us. And we Nigerians, we know all about that. We don't stay down, we get up and fight. Sure, it's about speed, technique, quality of the punches, reach. But the real fight is with myself. But I can't carry this heavyweight title by myself. There's always got to be someone in my corner. And that's why I believe in Glow. We have that same tenacity, that Nigerian fighting spirit, that makes us game changers. You have to dig deep. You have to dig to be a world champion. To be a world champion. Yeah, we Nigerians. Yeah, we know all about that. Yeah, we know all about that. Glow, I halo, I halo.
Biggest upset of all time. I got a lot of things on my mind I need to say, after watching the match of, Sunday morning, say Saturday night, Sunday morning. And then I was up all Saturday. I watched the whole undercards and everything. If you follow AJ, if you don't, go back to all his fights, right? Right from the day he turned pro till what happened on Saturday. AJ wasn't himself at all. Walking down the ring, you can tell the body language that this dude is not feeling it. Then I was like, shit, something ain't right. You know what I mean? As I said, I have so much to say. First thing, giving credit to Andy Ruiz. He did what he got to do. We don't have to take anything away from him. But Andy Ruiz fought another AJ that night. I wasn't AJ at all. I had a bet on AJ. I lost 1,500 euros. And I lost, it's like, fuck the money, but it hurts to lose that money because I was to get back, based on the belt, I was about to get back from 1,500 euros, which I set on. I should get back, 2,500, you know what I mean? Everything lost. And I needed, excuses to, talk to my wife about what happened, She didn't even know that I put in so much, So I guess I have to go back to work and bust my ass out for the next, do overtime and do Saturdays to, you know what I mean? To bring that 1,500 euros, which I just lost. But money is money. It hurts, but fuck it. Now, as I said, I have a lot to say, And first thing is like, everybody keeps saying like, if you training for a title fight like this, Miami is the wrong spot to go. First thing. I don't know how the camp was, what really went down the camp, but first is the wrong spot to go. Every people who knows what Miami is all about say, nah, that's not the right spot to go, for a fight like this. Everybody's saying AJ should, take him out 5 rounds, whatever. First round, second round. And even though people say don't ever underestimate Andy Ruiz, but it's easy to say and done. And I know AJ was like, when they, like, he didn't even have the rematch clause on this shit. Because he was so confident that he could whoop his ass, right? And when he was walking down, from the dressing room down to the ring, you can tell something is wrong. Watch all AJ fights. Every single fight he fought, right from the day one he turned pro, AJ walking to the ring different, confident with, with like pop up, like, I'm ready, And watch this one. He wasn't himself at all. From that point, when he was walking down the street, down to the ring, I was like, oh shit, this is not good. This is not gonna look good. Because you can tell the body language, like this dude is not feeling it. I was like, something ain't right. And I remember when he had the kind of some dark spot on his face, and they asked him what happened. It was on sparring, and he said it was on, you know, visual or physical, wherever. I was like, how can you get some massage or to recover on your face on the right side? Shit ain't right. I think they probably, he got that spot on his face through sparring. And I honestly believe that. I don't know what kind of physical rehabilitation you go take to have that spot on your face, right on the cheek, boom, right there. Then that one look a little, from that point I like, she didn't right, And he working down the ring. I just tell like, this is not typical AJ. If AJ fought the way he fought when he turned pro, if he could fight like that and whoop people's ass. Now, after he turned pro, 22 fights, you don't expect him to pull up that. I mean, you can tell shit ain't right. And when he finally get to the rope, I was just, something was just like, shit ain't right. You can tell the body language. You can tell this dude is not feeling it. From that point, I knew I lost my money. You know what I mean? I knew my money is gone. Because you can tell this shit is not going good, man. And then when the first round, he kind of scared to go forward to attack this dude who you are 4-inch different height from this dude. You more stronger. AJ kind of fighting like he don't want to engage in the fight with him. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And he already fell like before, I think like 30 seconds. 45 seconds before round number one end, you can tell this dude was breathing hard. Like, shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on? First thing that came in my mind when I saw that, I was like, either something fishing is going on, because this is not AJ. This is definitely not him. I was like, maybe the fight was a sellout. He got to lose. From that point on, this dude going to lose. He will lose. You can't, not even first round. He was gassed out. And, and I was like, oh shit, my money, all the thing, my click in my head was just about my money. My money's gone. My money's gone. You know what I mean? And the second round, he happens to drop, in the third round, drop him. And if you see all the drop, when he was dropped, the punches wasn't that hard that really dropped him. AJ went into the fight already beaten. He was a beaten man before he stepped in the ring. I don't know what happened behind the scene, but after all said done, now rumor be saying that he had concussion. And now in a way, I could believe that. What happened if you had concussion? What happened? Fatigue. You're tired. You know what I mean? You still see balls around, like you done. Like you done. You're tired and that. I was like, now it got me thinking, like, if AJ was already kind of fucked up before he went into the ring, why didn't they cut this shit off? They should have stopped the fight, like cancel the fight, I mean. You know what I mean? And it's dangerous for AJ because it's heavyweight. When you already have a concussion and another heavyweight try to, take your head off, you could end up in a different whatever. That's fucking dangerous. Why they even allow him to even go into the fight? It's dangerous for his health. I mean, I feel like the whole team should have stopped him from going to that fight, cancel the fight. And I know what kind of a man, or maybe they tried to cancel the fight. And I know what kind of a mindset is AJ, because most like 2 fights he had, he was sick. I mean, when he fought Povetkin, he was sick. He had fever or flu or whatever. You know what I mean? And he didn't want to say that. He didn't say that. But after the fight, when he won, then he came out with it. He wasn't feeling good. He was sick and all that, but he still went to the fight. And I know the kind of a mindset he is. He felt like, I'm going to probably knock him out in the second round, so don't worry about it. I'll do the job, you know what I mean? But that's just a dumb fucking mistake. You can't let somebody who's already done go into the ring and on heavyweight. His life is on the line. And if you guys watch this fight, you can tell that was in AJ. The AJ that went to Olympics could beat Andy Ruiz without no experience or whatever. The AJ that had the first professional fight could beat Andy Ruiz. Not the one we saw on Saturday, man. You know, and if you have watched the fight of AJ, he went at Eddie Hearn. He was about to attack Eddie Hearn, blaming Eddie Hearn for the whole shit. And AJ have to hold him back. And he just said, like, you know what? That is not Eddie's fault, it's my fault. Can you listen? That is not Eddie's fault, it's my fault. That means something went wrong before he even went to the fight. And everybody knew this. AJ was a beaten man before he even stepped in the ring, man. And if you gotta look at the fight, he was kind of scared to go after Ruiz. And when he made the attempt, he forced in. Like forced in without no hands up, no even, you know what I mean, no guard, no defense, nothing. He just forced in. This dude was done. But if Eddie and the whole team knew this, and AJ took them out, then AJ need to change the whole motherfuckers around him. Because I guess none of those people deserve to be around him, because he is the one putting his life on the whole thing. Not Eddie Hearn, none of this cocksucker motherfucker. See, I'm pissed off because I lost my money. At the same time, I'm pissed off if AJ was already a beaten man before he got to the ring. Why they didn't stop or cancel the fight? Fuck the money. All what they need to do is refund the money to, but his life was on the line. And if you have watched that clip when they were doing interview with Andy Ruiz, and on the background, the back, AJ's father was attacking Eddie Hearn. AJ stepped in between to stop Eddie Hearn and to stop his father. That he's not the fault. It's my fault. It's not my. So that tells you something went wrong before even he came out to fight. Something went wrong behind. That wasn't AJ, man. That wasn't AJ. And the thing is, and it's just like, man, you gotta need to work that fight one more time, man. And when they ask AJ, like when he weighed in and all that, AJ gave Andy Ruiz and the trainer the belt to hold and to, you know, I mean, I've never seen that in any boxing match. Maybe it happened, but I never seen AJ doing that actually. But already like, what the fuck is this? It's like a sellout shit. The point was, is he a sellout? Like, why are you giving your belt to this dude to hold? You know what I mean? It's like a psychological thing. It's like they already knew this shit is going to happen before it happens. Normally, if AJ goes in to weigh in and everything, you always see AJ in the front and you know, hype and everything. He quickly go down to the backside. to the backstage. You barely see him in the front. You know, everything just a match. It's like everything was just like. And first I thought probably he lost some weight. He was hard training and all that bullshit. But when the weigh-in came in, he weighed like 247 thing. I was like, okay, the weight is okay, you know. And it's like, and Eddie Hearn, when they interviewed Eddie Hearn, was like AJ got hit on the back of the head. I was like, how many times AJ got hit on the back of the head by Klitschko or whatever, he's still there fighting. So the thing is, either the fight was a sellout, or everybody knew AJ was already a billion man before he went to the fight. But they didn't want to cut it off or cancel the fight because AJ's a man, like, you know what? Think about the fans, think about who paid money to watch his fight and everything. He probably thought, I'm going to pull it off, you know what I mean? It's going to be like 2 rounds, and I'm done. But he didn't know that the whole thing is like that. It's a different ball game. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, if all the AJ team, all of them, and the trainer, the promoter Eddie Hearn, if they knew AJ already a billion man before, why did they let that happen? He could have lost his life right on spot. This is heavyweight. They ain't lightweight. This guy's a heavy puncher. Louis, 268. Imagine a 268-pound motherfucker throw a punch at you. That should go damage. You know what I mean? I'm disappointed. I'm mad. I'm broke. You know what I mean? But that, you know, I'm gonna do more extra hours. And I just don't know. I feel bad for AJ because somebody you didn't expect, you just do that. I mean, he dropped AJ like 4 times or 5 times. Not even he dropped AJ. AJ dropped himself. He couldn't even stand on his feet. Not before the first round bell went off. Like 40 minutes before the first round, AJ was done. He was blazed out. Breathing like whatever. He wasn't himself. He barely could stand. Like, shit. What happened to this dude, man? In a fight like that? I don't know what I need to think. Is it because of the pressure? Is it because he was a beaten man before he went to the fight? Or because of whatever reason he was going through, emotion, girlfriend shit, family problem? I don't know what it is. But this dude was a beaten man before he even stepped in the ring. He was already done. And he wasn't kind of surprised, like you know, he wasn't surprised when Andy Ruiz won the fight. He did what he needed to do as a professional, but he didn't feel surprised at all, because I think he know in the rematch he could just fuck this dude up, not even up to the round. He just go fuck this dude up. But the thing is, he got now 1 loss on his resume, and secondly, his life was on the line. If the team and the promoter knew that this dude was already a beaten man or have concussion before going to the fight, then those people have to be held accountable for his life, whatever happens to him. He could have a lot of bullshit going on in his brain. He could have a brain damage. Now, somebody need to tell me, explain things to me, why AJ father was going after Eddie Hearn. You can tell in the face he was pissed. AJ came in between to say, Dad, it's not him, it's me. Because something went down. That wasn't AJ. And everybody knew this. If you're a real AJ fan or hater, check all his fucking fights. That wasn't AJ. He was even scared to get close to Andy Ruiz because he was already fucked up. He didn't want to get knocked out or something, whatever. That's why he didn't want to engage. But the pressure, how many people came in, he knew the whole, you know what I mean, superstars from England, from UK, from America, they all came. He didn't want to put on that bad show. He wouldn't want to show people like, yo, you know what, I'm not good or whatever. He was trying to buy time. He was trying to recover. But through the pressure, he was forced to go forward. And then each time when he tried to go forward, that dude don't even have no guard. He got punched again. He fought in with his face in the front, like boom, like shit. Use your height. You like 4 inch. How can a 4 inch dude fall in? You need to use your height. Stand, fight straight. Don't fight like, you know what I mean? Everything went wrong, man. Everything. Two things I got in my mind. Either this fight was a sellout, or AJ already had concussion before going to the fight, but he talked himself into fighting, or somebody talked him into fighting, hoping he wouldn't try to use a little bit of what he had to knock this dude out. That's why AJ was in that fight. So I want to know what y'all guys think about the whole thing, the fight, the AJ fight, the promoter. Do AJ even need Eddie Hearn? For me, if he knew that AJ had a concussion before the fight, he don't need to be a promoter. He don't need to be AJ promoter. Because these kind of people, they don't give a fuck about your life. They give a fuck about the show I put on, the money and everything. That's the fuck he cares about. If Eddie Hearn knew, or the whole team, that AJ already had concussion before going to the fight, the whole team doesn't deserve to be around AJ. And I trust me, before AJ's father went after Eddie Hearn, you know, like he's responsible, you know something went down. You know definitely something went down before the fight. Everybody knew what was going on, you know. But one thing I'll say, AJ, you did what you gotta do. I know you gonna come back strong and mentally strong. Take some time off, go to Africa, go to Nigeria, stay around your people, you know, see your ancestors, and you know, and pray to your ancestors, and you know, give thanksgiving to your ancestors, and you know, yeah, that's what it is, man. Go back home and be around your family, your ancestors, and thank the ancestor for keeping you alive. And we know you gonna come back. You a champ. You gonna come back strong. And I mean, we all know this what happened that Saturday. Shit ain't gonna happen like that no more. And one thing I need to say to all the promoters or the boxers out there, this is your life. You determine who to fight, when to fight, and how to fight. Don't go into any fight because of the fame or the promoter or whatever. Go into the fight when you know you're healthy. When you know you're physically, mentally healthy, then you can go to the fight. Because this fighting game, a lot of people die after the fight. A lot of people have brain injury. A lot of people paralyzed. A lot of people have a lot of different sickness. And I just pray that AJ, you know, I just pray that he, you know what I mean, he'll be well and come back strong. And to Wilder, I mean, when I read the comment what he said, man, I just laugh at this dude like, you know what, that's an evil man, you know. And if you know AJ, if you know that fight that was in the AJ. And to my surprise, Tyson Fury, he was, I mean, he said some nice things about AJ, which kind of surprised me, but that's what a good sportsman do. A real sportsman always congratulate, always feel for the other sportsman, you know what I mean? And AJ did what he need to do. He did bitch around like a little pussy, like screaming and crying, all that. He gave that respect to Andy Ruiz. And I hope the rematch will be soon. And I hope the rematch will be this year. No matter where the rematch is. And then AJ and the whole team. To my thing, I feel if the whole team knew this, they all don't belong to AJ team. You know what I mean? And if Eddie Hearn knew this, then he don't need to be his promoter. You know what I mean? Because AJ actually don't need a promoter. He can promote himself. You know what I mean? But wherever it is, let me know what you guys think about the fight. And let's wish AJ good health, come back strong, and believe on what you always believe on. And yeah, that's what it is, man.